So, where are we going? Ferdinand Keat asked for at least the 20th time since leaving White Sands.
You'll know when we get there, kid. Now keep your eyes open and mouth shut.
The sun was close to setting and the shadows were beginning to win their day-long battle with the land. They had been on the road for 6 days, killing their food when they saw it. Ferdinand had never seen such a shot as Ranger Thawkins. The slightest move in the bush and he would send an arrow through a rabbit's neck before Ferdinand even saw it was there. True, on the way to White Sands, they had been ambushed by a small group of skeletons, and in that battle, the boy had been able to take out one while the ranger had dealt with the other 3. Thawkins hadn't seen how Ferdinand had won this particular duel with the undead, but it wasn't quite as graceful as he later let on. In fact, the skeleton had actually fallen while pursuing the boy. Ferdinand wasn't exactly running for his life, but maybe backpedaled for it might be more accurate. The creature had fallen, and Ferdinand luckily had not lost his wits entirely, and struck true with his old hand-me-down sword, removing the skeleton's head from its shoulders. By the time he climbed back up the hill, Thawkins had made quick work of the other 3. Presently, Thawkins and Ferdinand were rounding a large bend in the path. Thawkins slowed to a stop, crouching behind a rock formation.
Smell that?
No, what?
Sulfur.
Thawkins pulled off his bow and notched an arrow, looking back at his young apprentice.
There's a nether portal open nearby.
Ferdinand unsheathed his sword, and the 2 men started to move. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode from the Realm of Vasten. So we're kind of between projects here. Here's what's going on. I have half an episode in the can with Ninny, which you will see probably after this one. It's really hard to say. Collabs are so difficult. And I just got one done with Klautos and I have another one coming with Mantis. Hey, guess who's online? Look at that beautiful man. Love Sausage. I can't wait to see what he does next. So anyway, so what I was thinking is, you know, my underground dig project is actually very difficult to get to right now. And I was thinking that this area could use an explorer's guild. That's one of the new guilds that we did. Kingdomcraft, one of my patrons, actually came up with it. And the idea is that they go out looking for ancient artifacts, things like that. It's similar to the Adventurers Guild, but the Adventurers Guild is more like rangers, bounty hunters, that kind of stuff. The Explorers Guild is a little bit more archaeologist sort of vibe. You know, different ideas, maybe different sides of the same coin. And I was thinking this might be a really good place to have it. And here's why. This is going to be a large build, of course. And we have a big castle over there, a big church over here. My area is fairly large with the shipyards and stuff like that. The turtle thing's over there. Grumpy's Inn is big, but we have nothing big over in this area, and that's kind of what I'm thinking that we should perhaps look at here. I just want to check out. I am rendering right now, and I probably shouldn't be recording, but I have such limited time. This is what I got. So here's my plan. The Adventurers Guilds are basically they're kind of pyramids. They're kind of hanging gardens of Babylon. They're kind of I said Adventurers Guild. I meant Explorers Guild. The Explorers Guild are kind of that. So what I'm thinking is bring this up to this level, basically flat out, and then come up into a pyramid here. Now, I don't want to be higher than the castle. That would be not good. So we can't be really high, but then it's going to be really green, and I think it's going to be a really cool build. But, you know, with the way this mountain is here, and I don't really want to terraform it, because I think that, I mean, yeah, I'm going to smooth it out and stuff, but I don't really want to massively change the mountain here, because I think it's really a pretty cool mountain as far as it goes, you know. The other side of this little ridge, if my electric would stop kicking in, it is, yeah, this river. See, so this is very likely going to be terraformed into houses and inside the castle walls and stuff, but I'm leaving that for Germ. And so, you know, I want to kind of come in on this side of this little ravine here with this. And now that's a big overhang. That's likely going to go away. Just overhangs, they're as cool as they look, they don't really necessarily fit the game that much. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with cobblestone. Oh, am I out? Nope, I haven't. Okay. I'm going to come in with cobblestone, and I'm going to bring up these walls in just straight cobblestone. Now, the one I did, the Explorer's Guild I did in Sandrasku was sort of the sand vibe, right? Sand, some red sand, that kind of thing. This is going to be the grayscale, the cobblestone, all that kind of stuff, but it's going to be very green. That's going to be part of the deal. Now, I don't think that we want to go, you know, I feel like the terracotta overlays that Jermsy did for us are so spectacular and amazing and unbelievable, but at the same point, I'll be totally honest, I think at times we abuse it because it's so cool, you know, so I don't want to use that here, and it's just so it's different, you know. I just don't want every kingdom we build, or every building we build in the new kingdom to be that. I just think you know, it's too much. So I'm going to do basically what I usually do, which is fill in the walls, fill in the footprint. And while we do that, I thought we could talk about two different building styles, because, you know, we have some really, really good builders, to put it mildly, in this world. And I think, you know what else too? Right in the middle here, right in the middle is, what? Did this get filled in? What? I am 100% sure that this should lead straight down into my area. Oh, you know what? I moved it. I moved it just a little bit. Watch, this is going to break in. Whoop, there we go. Yeah, I did move it. I had it originally right here where this water is. Oh, this water's ice now. Don't fall into that. That's not going to be good. That would be terrible. So yeah, so I did move it. Where is it now? Is it like over here? Oh, I can't find it now. I didn't move it too far. Hold on. Am I lost? Oh, by the way, I don't know if you've seen this. You haven't seen this. I did a ton of digging. Not as much texturing. I think I want to come back in here texture a little bit more, because it's okay. It gets a little bit lighter over there. I kind of got bored and was hurrying a little bit. And when you hurry, it doesn't come out quite as well. But hold on. Let me find this way out, because I don't... There's light over there. Is it the whole... No, it's not. Maybe it is over here. Maybe I just filled it in. I don't know. Now I'm all weird about it. I swear I had a hole, but let me fly up here and see if this is indeed... Oh man, this is gonna be dangerous. Okay, I'm right in the center. Oh boy. I mean, what are the chances I can do this? 100%. Chances are 100. Yeah, see? There are two holes. That's so weird. Anyway, so this is going to be the way to get down into my little cave, I think. I mean, there will be other ways. It'll connect to Klautos' area and Mantis' area and all that stuff, but they're not quite there yet. They're not ready to connect it yet, as they haven't built that much yet. It's been mostly a project of digging, as is mine right now. So I thought that instead I could do something like this. I think this will be super cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put all this cobblestone down for walls, and then you can detail in with like stone brick and all that kind of stuff later. But what I wanted to talk about before I got distracted, of course, is, you know, there's two. It seems like in this server there are basically two, maybe three. In fact, I'll divide it. There are three kinds of builders. And I'm talking, they're all good. Everyone in this server is an excellent builder, or they wouldn't be here. I mean, that's just it. You know, there are people that I'm friends with that you know I didn't invite here, just because maybe there's some building techniques and things that aren't quite ready yet, and I mean we'll be soon. I like to say for building, there's not necessarily good or bad, it's just different, but it is important to have styles line up as far as being a builder as well, you know. So you know, whenever you're laying out a big build, or any build really, there's two styles. It seems like well, three actually. There's one that is hyper planning, that's the stage that you use wool, like Klautos is doing down in his crypts, like really planning every wall, every single thing, all that kind of stuff. And I've never really been that, and I think part of why I haven't is because I am pretty lazy and pretty torn on time. So you know, I think that doing that kind of stuff means getting all the wool and then laying it down and then getting rid of it, and all that stuff just takes so much time that I don't have. How high is this going to be? This is going to be an enormous cobblestone wall. I think what I may have to do is bring that one down. I can't have the wall that high. It's just too much. Then there's the middle ground of that kind of thing where you do plan it out, kind of like what I'm doing right now, or like what I saw Sausage do, where you kind of plan out like the foundation. You kind of work the foundation, and then you kind of go up in maybe like a skeleton, like a wireframe skeleton structure of it. Maybe this is high enough for the first. Nah, it's got to be a little bit higher. Maybe 3, like right there. I think that will be the. Yeah, that'll be the top for this row. That's cool. So then there's the wireframe. That's really where I'm at. I think from watching Sausage do a build once, I think that we're sort of a similar planning style as that, where we kind of work out the build, but also with kind of the materials that we'll be using. I don't that kind of thing. And I think it looked like he did the front and back and sides all sort of at the same time, and that's the way I do it. Then there's the other one, and this is the one I don't understand at all. I don't mean to say that it's not great, because you know who builds like that is my all-time hero, my all-time Minecraft YouTube heroes, B-Dubs builds this way. So I've seen Jerm and Ninny and Brew build this way, and it blows my mind because it's so different from the way I think. But they build the front. Look at Jerm's build right here. There's no side, there's no top, there's no back, there's nothing. It's just the front. But at the same point, look at the front. It's like a work of art. It's like a perfect, I mean, it is a work of art. This is a work of art. It's like a perfectly 100% done, completed build. That's amazing. And, but if you walk around the side, there's nothing. And I know he's going to do that. I'm not saying he won't do it, but you know, that's so different than the way I build. I don't build like the front facades, but B-Dubs does, and he's amazing, and Jerm does, and he's amazing, and Ninny does, and Krittle does, and they're amazing. So maybe I'm wrong, but the way I usually do is I usually kind of let the whole building come up, kind of like a real building would, I guess. Like you build like sort of the basement structure, and then you kind of build like the foundation, and then you kind of build the top and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know, but it's really interesting. So, you know, what kind of builder are you? How do you guys do the big builds? You know, that's kind of the question of the day, if you will, is how do you do the bigger builds that you do? I need to ditch a lot of this stuff. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, what's this? This is weird. Why is that there? I wonder if it's stop from falling, maybe? Oh, you know why that's there, I bet? I bet that's there because of the Elytra problem. There's an Elytra glitch that's been in the game since Elytras were introduced, I believe, that if you're going up a ladder and your Elytra activates, you'll just fall and you can't stop yourself unless you are amazingly fast, faster than me, and can take off your Elytra. So there's that. But yeah, I routinely fall, not to my death. I have died once, but I generally fall to my very near death. So yeah. Yeah, that's that. Yes, okay. So let's work. Oh, I'm gonna do some landscaping here, but that's okay. I don't mind the landscaping bit. But I think what we'll do is let's go this one, and then I am gonna dig out. This is gonna be a big basement. So let me bring this up to this tall, and then we'll come back and we'll discuss sort of what we're doing for the Explorers Guild. I want to pre-warn you here. This is almost 100% not going to be a one episode project. These things are rather large. Also, the Explorers Guild, it has a map room. That's going to be part of the deal. Is there's a map room on the top that we can come and see the evolution of the city. So there's like a glass pyramid and a map room up at the top, and that'll be like where they might keep their big artifacts and things like that. You know. So I'm gonna take this down. Is this the right height? Maybe it is. Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna have to look at it. Okay. Anyway, let me get some work here, and we'll come back and discuss. This is going to require a lot more landscaping than I initially thought, for sure, like a ton more. So I just decided, like, I'm just looking at it. You know, it's weird because this is in such a weird sort of land place. The bottom side way over there is, I mean, it's way lower than the top side way up here. So the problem with it being a pyramid is if I go the whole way up there, then it's just going to be so big. And I love big builds. You know that. You know me. I love the big builds, but I don't want to overshadow the castle because the castle, it's like right over there. And the tree, I mean, I'm not going to be overshadowing the tree. No worries on that. But the castle isn't going to be as tall as the tree, you know, and so it just opens up some real issues, you know, as far as just building too big, and that's probably the first time I've ever said those words, at least in this world, you know. But yeah, it's a bit of a problem. So it's something that I gotta kind of rein myself in a little bit here. And you know, that's okay. It's still going to be plenty large, but it's going to be smaller than my initial vision, just because it has to be because of the scope. Again, thinking of the city, not thinking of the build, but thinking of the whole city. It can't be that huge. It's going to be probably bigger than the church, but I mean, the church, it's a pretty small church as far as it goes. I know it probably looks rather large, but it's not. Truly, it's not that. I mean, that church is, I'm not gonna say it's small, but it's on the smallish side. You know, I feel kind of bad that like Sausage just walks out his front door and looks at the butt of the church. Sorry, Sausage. I'm sorry. I'll put something more. I'll put something better. If I knew you were gonna build such a beautiful build in the back, I would have like turned the church facing a different way or something, so you wouldn't just be looking at the church behind. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I'll do something. I'll make it pretty. I'll make it pretty so your viewers aren't so offended. I promise I will. Okay. So anyway, so what I'm doing is I'm just taking down this part, this is inside the Explorers Guild for now. And then what I'll do is, yeah, that's the edge of the Explorers. Then what I'll do is I'll terraform this kind of down, like, let's go take, I did a little bit. I just took off the top of this little bitty mountain. It's actually not that big because this is that overhang, so I'll just get rid of the overhang. I was talking about getting rid of the overhang anyway, so really no biggie on that one, but yeah, I'll just need to get rid of all of this stuff over here. And then what you might notice is you might see this X. That's how I counted out to the size to make sure it's a square, because I want the absolute center to be where you drop down into the what's it called? Canyon? Canyon. I guess it's called a canyon. Yeah. So that's going to be where you drop into the canyon and where you can sort of go into where the sort of the cool stuff is going to be. Again, I'm keeping a bit of a secret for right now of what the cool stuff is going to be. But yeah, the other thing is I have some chests here, and we're going to set up a little bit of a storage area here because you know what? I am not running back every time. I'm not running back every time just to drop off stuff. It's enough is enough. I've been doing that already enough. And yeah, let's just quickly. I don't, you know what? I'm not even going to sort this. I'm not being a very good team player here, but I'm not even going to sort it. I'm just going to get rid of everything that's not cobblestone and continue on my day. Okay, I have a lot more to go here, but I just want to bring you on the building process. Sometimes, you know, I do a little bit too much of like, okay, I'm just going to build it. I'll see you later. And then I just build the whole darn thing. And anyone who's interested in the process doesn't really necessarily get to see that. And, you know, to each their own. Some people like to see the building process. So here you go. I'm showing you the digging process, and I'll get rid of that all off camera, that whole bit. And then we'll do the landscaping at a later time after I kind of get the build underway. But yeah. Okay. Anyway, back to work. Got to clear all this. I'm so glad I could finally nail down another project that has a whole lot of digging. That's been a really fun sort of realization. I didn't realize what I was doing when I started this, and all of a sudden here I am just digging and digging and digging and digging and digging. Actually, it's not going to be that bad. I'm just looking. This is really small. This is going to just, I want to slope it down right basically to the edge of this because this is going to be the first layer. So, you know, shouldn't be a real big deal. But yeah, it's a little annoying that I have somehow chosen a second, almost like a third consecutive project that just has a ton of digging to it. So cool. I'm glad I could find something to escape my digging project by digging more. It's time to talk some design elements here. I have the whole thing down 3 blocks from the top, which is fine. That's how many I need it to go down. That way, whenever I start putting blocks, I'm going to be putting blocks right like here, coming in, probably 3, maybe 4. I'm not sure exactly yet. But that way I can, well, basically then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to eat so I can run and light up this whole area. And I'll be digging this out sort of, I don't know, off camera or something like that. I don't think you guys need to see me dig necessarily. But yeah, just so I don't get shot off. I learned this kind of the hard way when I was building the Explorers Guild over in Sandrescu, which is a design I'm going to reference but not copy. You know what I mean? I hate covering ground I've already covered, and not just for the YouTube thing, but for the artistic sort of creativity side of it. You know, I do like to attempt to come up with at least a new take on an old build if possible. You know, I think that if you want to see an old build, you can just go watch that video, and it's you know, that's not, I don't think, the most interesting, compelling footage to have, or even artistic sort of side of this to do. So what I want to do is I want to come up with basically same idea, same concept, sort of a pyramid thing with flowers that they would have discovered while exploring. That's why there's flowers. It's not random. It's not just for the aesthetics, although that sure is nice, flowers and trees and all that kind of stuff. But really, it's about tying in the storyline, tying in the lore, and where. Now, do I maybe have more? I don't think I do. Do I maybe have more? No, but you know what else? I'm out of, yeah, again. How about, I don't know, that many chests? How about that many chests? What is that? Is it, how, 4? Yeah, there's only 4 of them. Yeah, you never make quite as many chests as you think you're going to make whenever you're making double chests. Anyway, yeah, so what I'm going to do here is I need to come up with a bit of a design. Now, I'm not going to worry about the outside. The outside will come later. I'm going to do the basic pyramid design first. And that's going to be, okay. Now, the way I want to do it is I do want to have grass and stuff at times, but I want to have less grass here than I have in the one in Sandrasku, I believe, because here, this is kind of an unforgiving environment, and also this city is old, also as is Sandrasku, I guess, from that standpoint. But I think what I'd like to do is get a whole bunch of stone. So you know where I have a whole bunch of stone? Right down here. Just got to turn at the last second. You can't hurt me yet. One day you'll be able to hurt me. Look how big this is. Just look how big this is. It's amazing, right? And right now, the only way to get there is hit this first try. Yes! If you miss it, it's not necessarily that good of a scene. So what I'm going to do is just do this, and then what we'll do is, hey book, how's it going? Hey book, there we go. I love this book, man. When this came out, there were a lot of people on the internet. A lot of people that were like outraged. They were outraged about this book. Like, how dare you give people recipes where back in my day, we had to go on the internet and read Google the recipe. And yeah, I had to do that too. Like, I'm not a Johnny come lately here to this game, but I mean, man, how can you argue against having recipes right there? It's so nice. Is it over here? Why can I see this one? This is the ice one. This is not the one. I mean, it's okay. This will get me out, but okay, let's see. I gotta stand right in the middle. It worked once. Oh, that is so scary. Oh, baby. I kind of love it though. I kind of love it. I may not put a ladder ever. I kind of love the idea of just flying up through that hole. Why can I find that one, but I can't find this one? It's so weird. I don't know why. Anyway, so now I have a whole bunch of this stone. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to, let's just, little stairs. Again, I'm not worried about the outside yet. So let's just go here. And I think this will make a kind of decently designed. And yeah, we'll do a whole bunch of texture variation here. That's just so I can get up. And then what we'll do, then I'll come back and I'll do the outside as well, the exact same thing. I think that'll be good. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Okay, let me do that. Let me do that, and maybe I'll come in. I might come in another. Yeah, I'm probably gonna come in another block or 2 even. I just kind of need to see how it feels, Maybe even 3 actually. Probably 3. Okay, I'll do some experimenting and then we'll see the results. Now it's time for the building on camera portion of our program. Glad you could make it. So, okay, so I got this really simple. This is like 1 cobble, this, 2 stone brick, 1 cobble. This one isn't really cobble because this is what leads in the inside, and this is what's going to carry sort of this block, right? So let's figure out some spacing ideas. So I'm thinking let's go skip 1 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom. Okay, so then this is exactly how I always do this kind of thing in case you're looking for a tip or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom. And then let's go another 1 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom. Okay, let's try this and see where we meet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my goodness. That's why you always build on the odd numbers. So, okay, so we got this. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm counting on camera. Pretty great, right? Come on in, subscribers. Come join us. Come join us. Fix is counting on camera. Okay, but I just want to give you an idea. That's why I'm doing some of this right here. Okay, cool. There's that, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna make these arches just kind of in the same vein as what we did in the Sandrasku Explorers Guild. Hopefully, it's not exactly the same. I have not been over there in some time to really check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Also, this is quite the relief that my counting in the original design was right, because I've not checked it. 4, 5. So, because if one of these didn't work, then I know that I would. Well, I'd have an issue. I'd have, and actually, that happened in Sandrasku. Actually, it's not an exact pyramid, and we noticed that at the top. So that's kind of fun little tidbit. Let's see here. That's a mistake. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we're good. So let's talk about this. So this one's going to go up pretty tall, well, not pretty tall, but like maybe 10 blocks or something like that. But this is going to be an arch. And I think the way I'm going to do this to make this look a little bit nicer is I'm just going to do a stone arch here. And then on this block, I'll do a probably a spruce or a dark oak or something like that to give it a little bit of color. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4, 5. And then we'll come in 1 and then 1, 2. And then we'll come in 1 and just 1. Let's see how that looks. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 1, 2, right? Am I just 2? 1, and then we'll just bring this over here. That is just going to be great. That's just going to be great. So I'm going to continue that. Well, here's a question. Here's something that we could do. We could make the 2 middle ones different than the 2 outer ones. 3, 4, 5. Let me make one of these, and then we'll discuss sort of how it looks. This might be the way to go. 4, 5. 1, 2. This is going to give it a little bit more height than I probably wanted just in this layer. If I were to go, I could go. Oh, you know what would be cool? Oh, I just got a good idea. Okay, how would I make this work then? Okay, let's go. Let's just go 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, and then this is going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's exactly right. I can't believe that worked. I can't believe that worked. That was totally random. 3, 1, 2, 1. Wait a second. Oh, darn it. Did I mess this up? Let me see. That's 3, then that's 2, then 1 and 2. Okay, so this is 3, 2, 1. That needs to go up 1 block. Okay. Cool, and I need to sleep soon. This place is not mob-proofed at all. Darn it! Haste 5, you got me again, you jerk. I mean, I love you so much, Haste 5. I love you. I love you. If I could only marry one beacon effect, that would probably be the one I would marry. My wife certainly would mention that I probably wouldn't marry efficiency. That's not my strongest suit. That's not my strongest suit. Oh, darn it. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Oh, that's going to be good. That's going to be good. That's going to be good. I got to sleep. I got to sleep. And then I'll show you what I'm planning. Oh, please don't die. I should eat quickly. Nope, not going to happen. Okay. Oh, I guess I'll open the chest. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. This is going to be cool. So I'm thinking 2 for this layer, and the next 2 layers will probably be a little bit different than this one, but this is a pretty cool effect, I think. So what we'll do is I'll still have a little tiny mini microscopic arch right here. Oh, really? Oh yeah, I guess that wouldn't happen because that's right on the edge. Let's try this again. Okay. All right, so let's go here. Let's just go 1, 2. And we'll do like a stair or something there. That's pretty cool. It's like a little rainbow, but I think the effect is going to be really nice. Yeah, I like that. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this on all 4 sides. Ugh, this is the boring part. Okay, I'll come back after I get this done. Don't even worry about this. This outside thing, that's just gonna go up and over the whole thing. So I'll do all this and I'll come right back to you. Big builds are fun, aren't they? Aren't they fun? I mean, they are fun. They are fun. Don't get me wrong. I love big builds. I love them with all my heart. And if you're on this channel, my earphone's falling on my head. If you're on this channel, you know that I love big builds, but man, oh man, can they be really? Oh, yeah. Man, oh man, can they be grindy. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, well, I got all this done. Pretty cool, right? I think it's pretty cool. Yeah. I don't know how much of this I need. That's probably enough. And I'm going to need a whole bunch of this, so let's just go there. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I mean, it's getting there. It's getting there. I'm starting to kind of see the whole thing sort of start to come together. I'm thinking I'm going to use andesite for this like sort of in between area, or I thought about maybe going with like a terracotta, like a cyan terracotta, which is pretty gray or something. I don't know yet. I'm not sure exactly how I want to do this. I know one thing I want to do is I want to do some overhangs. Now, not a ton of overhangs, but what chances? Decent, right? Chances are decent. I think I got it. I did. Of course I did. How could I ever doubt myself? So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to bring in color, but I want to bring in maybe at least a different gray. Like, so that I think probably andesite it fits the kingdom of what we're doing with this kingdom and stuff already really well. And it's going to be a nice background color that I'll be able to use, you know, any of the darker woods with any of the stone or cobblestone stairs and stuff. So I think it opens up a lot of possibilities there, but I'm going to do that kind of after I get this part all worked out. So what I'm doing now is I'm replicating down there up here. This one doesn't count. This is like a trim part, which is going to have some things on it. So this is the first level of cobblestone, then we'll go 2 stone and 1 more cobble, and then 2 more cobblestone. So yikes, I got to do all that. It's just boom, 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 boom. But once you get in a rhythm, it's not all that terrible. But yeah, just, you know, takes a long time. Boom, 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 boom. Just like this for so long. You just do this for so long, and then you come back. Okay. Anyway, okay. We're at the second tier now. Things are going along swimmingly. Make some more of these. Okay. All right. So here's what I'm thinking now. Now we got to make again another sort of decision on how big these sort of openings are. I don't want to do that rainbow thing. I'm really digging it. I really like it. I don't think I necessarily want to do it again. You know what I mean? Maybe enough is enough. Let's go again. 1, 2, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this is going to take us pretty close to the center already. So let's just do this. 3, 4, 5. There. And if I do center again, then that's only a 3 opening. Again, you know what? I can live with that. I kind of like having the middle one differently again. And then this one, I think I may want to go a little bit taller. So the first one was 5. What was it? So I always count from the outside. So that's 5, then 2, then 1. So instead, let's go here. 1 or 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, and then 1. Let's try that and see if that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's see how that looks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That's only like 1 block differently, but I think it's going to give it a look of a little bit steeper of a pyramid. I think that's kind of cool. Also, I'm keeping an eye on the castle over there. I don't want this to be taller than the castle, so I think we're still in good shape. It might be close to as tall, but I think we can probably all live with that. Someone's gonna yell at me. Let's all predict right now who's gonna yell at me for building too big of a place that's gonna ruin the view of the castle. Someone's going to. I don't know who. I mean, it's all in good. It's all in good fun and trying to make the coolest art project that we can. But yeah, someone's definitely gonna yell at me. I just don't know who yet. Let me copy all these around, and we'll see. Take a look at the results. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Oh, hold on a second. Oh no, it's okay. Okay, sorry, nothing. Ignore me. Forget it. I'm not sure exactly how much time I have left here, but things have been going really well and quickly. I can't actually believe how fast this has gone up. I've done this all over the course of just 1 nap. So the hardest part was actually just the cobblestone on the bottom. The rest of this has really come in quickly. So what I want to do here next is instead of just do a straight pyramid, I thought it would be cool to go out first and then go up like a diamond. And I definitely want to have some support structure here. So I'm thinking about coming up 2 and then like that, just the whole way up. This may be a chance to add lighting or not. I'm not totally sure where we stand on that, but I think this will be really just a good way to get to kind of the middle point. And then what I'll do is then I'll come back in and fill this in with glass, because this is going to be the map room. Unfortunately. I say unfortunately because the map room, it would be awesome to have it up here in the middle of the pyramid area, but it's a little unfortunate because it would have been... Oh, is this the center? Looks like I have one more to go. And then the center, I think. Yeah, so technically, actually, I'll wait on that. This would be the center. So, I say unfortunately because it'd be really nice to have natural light getting down in the bottom of this, but we'll have to do other plans because it's just... That's just, unfortunately, that's not really going to work that way, so I got to come up 2. So I didn't want to do all this off camera, so I wanted to pop in and just show a little bit of the work here, because I think my baby's going to wake up soon, and that means I'm going to have to come back and get this. I'm recording this Friday afternoon, which means I'm working Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday, so, you know, I'm going to have to come back and probably get this. I may be able to log in sometime over the weekend, but most likely probably on Monday, and sometimes I really lose my place whenever I do that. Yeah, this is okay. Okay, I got freaked out because it looked like there was not enough gap, but yeah, that's right. Okay. Anyway, I'll see you in just a moment. For me, it'll probably be after the weekend's over. So, what do we think? Yeah? Yes? No? I don't know. It's a good shape. There's a lot more that we got to do. I do want to put some sort of some pillars, towers on the outside. The thing is that I want to avoid is making the exact same shape as both the other Explorers Guild in Sandrascu and also the Turtle Dome. Let's check out the Turtle Dome if you didn't see it last episode, but it is similar. It's similar, you know. Now it's round, of course, to be kind of shaped like a turtle. We thought that was kind of funny, But yeah, so here's kind of what I'm going for. So that's all going to be glass on top. Maybe we'll work out lighting. I'm not sure exactly how. Maybe going up those sort of diagonals there, I think. The inside portion of it, like inside this and stuff, is going to be... I'm not sure. This may be open air walkways to get to the map. I think it probably will be. I think what we'll do is we'll do stairs. Oof, boy, that's... I don't know how we'll get up here, because I thought this was wider, but it's not that wide. Maybe in the towers? I don't know. Oh, that could be kind of... maybe. Maybe each of the towers will have a little bridge walking up to this level. That could be kind of fun. I'm not sure yet exactly. So yeah, but, you know, I think that in general, this is not a bad start to the Explorers Guild here. And it's not as big as I thought. It's still well underneath the castle, so I feel pretty good about that. It's a little taller than the church, but that's all right. Let's take a look at it from Sausage's front door, because I want to make something for the man to walk out of his door and not just see the back of a church. I mean, that's not... Oops, I missed. That's not so pleasant. So let's see. If I'm Sausage, I walk out here and I... Oh, what a morning. Oh, yeah. Ninny, your house. Ninny, your house. Your house is exactly in the view. Oh, Sausage, I may have chosen horribly. Oh, man, that's not good. I don't know. I don't know what to do. He'd have to walk the whole way over here. Maybe that's why he has a little dock over here to get a view. Now, see, that's a better view. Get a little angle. Oh, man. What have I done? What's up here? What is this? Maybe another room? What's going on? What? I can't get all this landscaping. I can't get. Okay. What if you walked out this door? If you walked out here, you're like, oh, man, what a long, night's work at the stables or something. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. See? So what, Sausage, what you need a bench. You need a bench like right here, so you'll be able to see it in all of its grandeur. But I think it's going to be cool. Don't worry. It's going to be cool. I may end up bringing some color. I'm just thinking about it. I'm thinking about some color over there. Ninny has such beautiful painted wood that's just so freaking nice in that brewery. Or what? I don't know. This might not be a brewery. What's this thing called? It's called something. What's this called? Ninny, I forget. Let's go look. Hey, if you're not subscribed to all my friends, by the way, this is a good opportunity to go and tell you, go subscribe for crying out. Meadery. It's a meadery. Go subscribe. Go subscribe to all these guys and girls, because they're making amazing stuff. And you can see it all develop. Like, I watched Ninny build this on camera. It's super cool. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I think we're good. I think we're good today. I think next episode we're going to come in and work a little bit more on that, or possibly we'll meet Ninny over in the banking clan, just depending on how schedules line up and stuff. So I think that's it. Or maybe CraftingMantis and I have a special thing, or maybe I'll have this whole thing dug out. Who knows? You got to tune in next episode to find out. Hey, I think we got a world tour coming up here fairly soon. We got to get ready. We're almost up to episode 25. Okay, love y'all, and subscribe to my friends. Please leave them beautiful comments and likes and all that kind of stuff. I know that's very encouraging to do more from this wonderful world that we have here. Is the more comments and the more likes that you spread around, the more they'll all be willing to jump on and take a look out at the butt of the church. So, all right, bye everyone. See you later.